Permitting a septic system for a tiny house on leased or shared land requires clear agreements and documentation before any installation or use. Tiny houses often fall into gray areas with local health departments because septic systems are typically permitted to a parcel and a specific dwelling type. Start by reviewing the local health department regulations and the county septic code to determine whether a tiny house is treated like an accessory dwelling, a dwelling unit, or a structure with reduced occupancy. Coordinate with the landowner early so the permit application lists the correct owner or responsible party and includes a drawn site plan showing the proposed septic tank, drain field, and any reserve area. Negotiate and write into the lease who is responsible for paying for installation, routine pump outs, maintenance, and any repairs so there is no dispute if a failure occurs. Confirm and document utility easements and right of access so inspectors and service contractors can reach the system without violating lease terms. Finally, register the system location and ownership contact with the local health authority if they allow a responsible party to be someone other than the landowner. And keep all permit documents, maintenance records, and inspection reports together and accessible. Common problems include unclear responsibility for maintenance, which leads to neglected pump-outs and system failures. Solve this by adding explicit maintenance and payment clauses to the lease with a schedule for inspections and pump-outs. Another frequent issue is improper permitting because the applicant named the tiny house owner instead of the landowner. Fix this by listing the landowner or an agreed responsible party on the permit and providing a signed authorization letter from the owner. A third concern is restricted access for required inspections or emergency repairs. Resolve it by creating a written access agreement or easement in the lease and providing keys or codes to permitted contractors and the health department. BigHomeProjects.com connects homeowners and tiny house occupants with local contractors and neighbors who can offer practical advice on septic permitting and maintenance. We also host a discussion community where landlords, tenants, and contractors share experiences, sample lease clauses, and contractor referrals to simplify the permitting process for leased or shared land.